the master number 33. You are the master teacher, and your planets will be Jupiter and Venus. And you deal with the second house, will deal with values, possessions, and worth. And you deal with the third house, that deal with communication, learning, and being adventurous. And you deal with the sixth house, that deal with your health, your duties, and your work, and you take responsibility. And you deal with the seventh house, which is relating and relationships, which means relating to everything and socializing. And you deal with the ninth house, that deal with the higher mind, learning, and exploring. And you deal with the 12th house, that deal with psychic abilities, your subconscious, and psychological issues. And so all in this area, this is what you deal with. And so it gets no realer than this, because I came lit, who bring you this light. It's Heru Numerology. Ashe. What does the master number 33 says about you? As the master teacher, you are the spiritual uplifter of humanity. So you are the global humanitarian. And so you have a high level of devotion and compassion for the human race, the human nature, the human life. And so you are naturally a healer, a teacher, and you are the teacher of all teachers. You are the brave one, and you could be a martyr on the downside. But you also are disciplined. You are a creative artist. You are like the doctor and guardian of life and of the human life. So this being said, as the master number 33 vibration, you're highly sensitive, emotional, and you are widely adored for your kind, caring nature. You're naturally an empath, psychic empath. You have all the psychic gifts and abilities. And also, as a clairvoyance, it depends on what you open up to. But as an empath, it's naturally a part of you to understand the energy, to feel the energy, and to know the energy, because you're compassionate. Anybody that's compassionate and who understand the energy, then they are basically an empath who have love in their heart floating. And so you feel others' emotions as your own. Your great mood is contagious, bright, and sincere. And so a partner for you would be someone who's amazing, who's a source of energy and inspiration, and whose love is unconditional, just like you. Because you're known as the master teacher. You're driven by the most unselfish goals. You are happy. You are intelligent. You're loving. You're wise. You're trustworthy. You're gentle. And you have a high spirit. You're goal-driven. You're peaceful. You are driven by the concept of doing what is right. That's part of your nature. Doing what is right. That's the key word. Your soul can't take it if you don't do what is right. This is part of your vibration. If your soul don't feel right, you ain't gonna be right. So you just like you have to do right. It's a need. Your purpose is to serve many as you can, and you're here to spark a nation, to teach millions. So you're here to teach many. I'm just using millions as a example, but you're here to teach many, those who want it and those who ask for it. But you're here to put the information out there to bring the light and to bring healing and teaching in many ways and many forms, and to have compassion and to be giving, because you're very giving nature. You're very giving and very generous. And so since you are the highest version of the number 6, which means love and beauty, that's part of your vibration too. So love, beauty, and wisdom is a part of you as an old soul. You are an old soul naturally, because you're a higher version of 6. And so you're a big humanitarian like the number 9. And it might be on a bigger scale. But you're big just as the 9, but you as a master number, so it's a little different. And so as a master number, you most likely was to succeed, to be, it's like a need to be on a higher scale. So you deal with the global consciousness, the global mind, higher thoughts, higher perspectives. That mean higher viewpoints. You're very receptive of others. So you make a good counselor, advisor, all in one. So you're here to support, give advice, to show your love, you know what I mean, and help people in many ways, in many forms. So you're here to serve the community. It's really serve a world of many people. Just look to you as an example. People look to you as an example, because you are the cosmic guardian who's here to protect life from any harm and people from any harm. And so this is why you can get very emotional about disaster and chaos, because you're here to bring the balance to the world. And you can be a powerful empath. You are designed to be a teacher of compassion, and you have concern for the welfare of the masses. You're here to embody universal love and unconditional love through you awakening people, through you teaching people, and through you inspiring people on a global scale. And so your affirmation will be, I accept you and love you no matter what. And this is your theme. You deal with bringing this love everywhere. So as the master number 33 vibration, all you gotta do is look at the number 6 for the rest of your traits. But you on a higher scale than the number 6. You doing it on the global scale. Like far as beauty, you got some of the traits of the number 6, but you're on a higher scale. So you have more traits that deals with some of the 3 traits, which deal with expansion and growth and communicating and the media, a good performer, all that other stuff. So as I came to bring it this light, it gets no realer than this. Ashe.